Alors YouTube, nous voilà ici. J'ai été chercher Sienna, j'ai pas acheté son ruban. On est y part.
Let's get ready. Deadloff will be here any moment now.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Deadloff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part. A shame.
Sienna!
Waouh, c'était du rapide.
What did you do? What I had to do. What she deserved. Eau Claire will know peace once more. The vampires will have left the city by dawn. I shall leave as well. Go far away, far from men who can try to stand in my way. Then I shall kill you both. Though that is not at all my will. The decision is yours.
Casse-toi.
You can go. But if ever we meet again...
I shall keep my distance, believe me. Geralt, Regis, farewell.
I'm sorry. I swore to protect her, I know, but it happened so fast.
On était tellement loin, mec, on n'aurait rien pu faire.
What have we done?
Let a killer walk. Isn't that what you wanted from the start, though? We have to let Anna Henrietta know.
Geralt, you will face...
I know. All the same, we have to inform her.
Ouais, elle a le droit de savoir. Elle a le droit de savoir. Comme quand on a su que Sienna voulait la tuer. Elle a le droit de savoir. Ah, je suis en prison? Ah, j'ai eu un trophée. Bah, c'était rapide, je pensais qu'il y aurait un dialogue ou un truc du genre.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ouais.
What do you want?
Me? Not a thing.
Name's Handsome Jacques, and I've already...
LOL.
What I wonder is if there's anything you'd need.
Can't readily think of anything.
Come now, May. We all need something. You've just not been in here long enough to know.
What can you get me exactly?
Exactly. Anything a patron of this little auberge might desire. From decent victuals that won't stew your innards to a dab of fisty to make you fly. Even brought in a slinky piece of ours once. A boarder claimed to suffer from glandular overactivity or some such. You see, out there beyond the walls, I'm a lowly dog's body. But here, in the kingdom of the clink, I'm the king.
D'accord.
You know me? How?
No. That's a stretch, no. I wouldn't say that, no. But I do know they've assigned you to the laundry, same as me. And I know what you're in for, your dastardly deed. Then again, I know that about every jester who winds up here.
Kinda curious to know what you know, or think you know.
The Duchessa hired you to find the butcher of Beauclair. And you did, but then you let him butcher dear Anarietta's sis. Then this brute simply vanished. Dropped off the face of the earth. Though in his case, turned to vapor, might be the better phrase.
Seem pretty well informed.
Best informed mutt in this kennel paws down. Duchessa's cross, no doubt, while you await your trial. Though she never seemed concerned for her sister before.
Since you seem to know so much, tell me one last thing. My sentence, what'll it be?
None can tell you that. Anarietta's a fickle cocotte. There's just no knowing which teeth she's like to flesh. But I'd advise against escape. You're a prisoner among many now. Take flight, though. Make it out. Public enemy number one.
Et toi, pourquoi t'es là, ouais?
Why'd they lock you up?
Hodgepodge. I had no domicile, but had to winter somewhere, so I robbed the shopkeeper. Couldn't have made a worse mistake. The penalty was a fine, an amount I couldn't pay, so they switched it to lashes, meted out on my bum. After that, I shifted course, started pinching bigwigs' noses. Cut the tail of Count Beauvieux's steed, but a year and a half for that. My next exploits had to be grander, even greater wrongs. So I carefully chose my victim, Marshal de la Stake. Filled his cask with dung from between my very own cheeks. That got me 3 years of free room and board. I'll pull another prank as soon as they let me out.
Ah d'accord, en fait c'est ça son kiff. Il fait des petits délits mineurs dans un, on le met en prison, comme ça il vit mieux que quand il était dehors. C'est plutôt malin.
Report for this laundry duty. Rather get it over with.
Away we go. Personally, I'm pleased we're assigned to it. Those rags stink like sick in the sun, but you get used to it. And when you're working, you get more bread.
So I told him, don't get my done.
I've no clue, but we're better off chomping grass.
I'll get rid of your done. So you get
Faut que je trouve un moyen de descendre.
They lock me up for selling ransom.
C'est par là? Attends, j'ai une quête ici?
Your aged meathead's half of Tucson galloping to the pretty. That's because our courtiers have the bellies of colicky newborns.
Oh non, ça va être un connard qui va me demander de jouer aux cartes. Non, on va chier.
First, peasants make their own food.
Ah, c'est par là plutôt. J'ai revu l'autre avec sa coupe au bol.
Pack the dirty rags in the tub. I'll see to the suds and water.
Est-ce que tu viens de me siffler? Bon, je sais qu'il y a de quoi, mais quand même, quel goujat. Alors... Excusez-moi. Attends, il y a 2 quêtes ici?
Take the stick and stir the ranks. Water's almost boiled.
Attends, il est là. C'est Régis qui va venir me sauver. Sauve-moi, Régis.
Who have we here?
The Guardian of Gutter Snipes locked in the clink. How did that happen?
My. What could the Duchess's favorite have done to deserve this?
Allez vous faire foutre, les mecs.
Hear that? The laundry wench is busy. Yet I fear we have a matter to resolve.
Ah, c'est les 3 couillons.
Remember our meeting with Black Bodyguard?
You go ahead and cheat. I'll be back once you're done.
Thanks for sticking around to help, Jacques.
You're in the coop, mate. Only one thing counts here, survival. Folk don't stick their necks out for anyone besides themselves.
Ben voyons. Quel faux cul.
He left you all alone.
Come on, be constructive. Make yourselves useful.
Yes, we should see to the wash, or they'll put us in confinement.
Hey, the mutant's trying charms on us. Can't you see? Your tricks won't work here, lad. You cannot mesmerize all 3 of us at once. Grab yourselves washboards, boys. Lad! I'll take him from the left.
Non mais...
What is going on here?
Nothing.
I'm not asking you, but the one on the floor. Have you anything to say?
I slipped on some soap.
You slipped on soap.
Lots of soap here. It is a laundry.
Harlot's brutes. Solitary for the lot of you. You'll have ample time to consider. Think about the choices you've made in life. I'll make certain of it.
Didn't do anything to deserve solitary.
Shut it. Milton was my cousin. You let him die.
Ah,
Was
merde.
the Duchess's coin not enough? Did you expect more to save a good man's life?
Arrived too late. Nothing I could do.
And when the beast tore apart the Duchess's sister, too late then too. Were it up to me, you'd have hanged already. And don't you try any witcher tricks on me. You will end oh so badly if you do.
Encore une semaine.
You're of your own free will, Stefan? Or did they lock you up too? Bet you're thinking about food. What you'll eat once you're free.
C'est moi ou il parle avec un rat?
Leg. That's what I'm dreaming of. Well roasted on the outside, nice and juicy in the middle.
Are you the lout from Rivia?
Yep, I'm that lout.
Come with me. You're to be sentenced.
Ah!
What?
To shut it. What am I, the town crier? Hands behind your back. Now let's go, and no funny business. ready. Soon all your problems will be solved, once and for all.
Do you know where this leads?
No. Hope it's the exit, though.
You guessed it. The thing is, there are different kinds of exits. Some walk this path to freedom. Others walk it straight into eternity.
Which am I headed for?
I don't know. Yet one thing is certain. You will never walk this path again.
Mark Dubois, you are hereby judged guilty of trampling Alice Valref, the cupbearer's wife, while on horseback. The woman's condition is critical.
It was an accident. I was riding fast, it's true, but she jumped out in front of me.
In light of the above, there can be but one sentence. Death by decapitation.
Je pense que j'aurais eu une peine moins sévère si j'avais tué Detlef. Mais j'avais pas envie de l'affronter encore. Parce qu'il a écrasé une meuf avec un cheval. Je trouve que c'est un peu...
An order's an order. Guess you're not next after all. Follow me. You're supposed to follow me.
Why do you make me watch that execution?
So you'd know this is no almshouse for lost orphan boys.
Wanted me to think I was next. Enjoy that? Getting a rise out of folk?
You guessed it. The harlots' hounds that land here, I detest them. So I do everything in my power so they'll know they're in the clink, not on holiday.
Ouais, ça se tient. Enfin, tu sais, il y a aussi des gens bien qui finissent en prison. Hein. T'es pas obligé de les détester tous pareil. Hein.
I've brought the prisoners, sir.
Ah, c'est Damien.
Unbind him and leave us.
Salut Damien.
Greetings, Witcher.
Your face doesn't look good. Though, looked even worse last time I saw you.
I apply an arnica extract. I can hardly feel it anymore. But my scars pale in comparison to the fate Siana met with. The fate that was your doing. I trusted you. And how did you repay me? Consider it, Witcher. Why do you think the Duchessa had Siana hidden away to start with? Can you guess?
I'm sorry. Might not believe me, but couldn't have predicted that turn of events. Certainly never wanted that.
Enough. We shall speak of it no more.
Ok, donc pourquoi je suis là?
Truly, is that all you care about? Your own hide?
Not only. Also care how the Duchess feels, for example. And I hope that, unlike you, she doesn't blame this all on me.
A court heard your case, not Anna Henrietta. The facts are as follows. You were hired to kill the beast. Not only did you fail in that endeavor, but you also caused the death of our Duchessa's sister. Have I missed anything? I'll have you know that were it up to me, you would rot in our dungeon until your dying day.
Glad you didn't have the deciding vote then.
At any rate, I am not the best person to tell you what was decided in your matter. I'd say the man who worked hardest to tip the scales in your favor should.
What are you talking about? What man? Dandelion?
Sheesh, Geralt.
Oh!
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Salut mon
A
grand.
ghost wouldn't have surprised me half this much, I promise you. What are you doing in Beauclair?
Officially, visiting Henrietta. That is to say, the Duchess. We're old friends. But you know that. Unofficially, I'm saving your hiney.
You? You're a persona non grata in Toussaint. Undesirable.
Didn't stop me from risking my skin for you. In my book, friendship is all that matters. Well, friendship and love. And art. Oh, and wine.
How'd you even know I was in prison?
Regis came to see me right after they locked you up. I mean, Regis, right? Can you believe that? To come back after... Amazing. He told me everything, and naturally, I couldn't possibly leave you to rot in there.
Ah, je savais que Régis il serait là pour me sauver.
Take it I'm free thanks to you. How'd How'd you manage it?
Oh, I have my ways. Took a little persuasive logic. Blended in some deft rhetoric. Then added
Où est
a
mon option
generous
câlin?
pinch of charm. And voila. You're free. But just so you know, it wasn't easy. In fact, it was pretty damn hard. Duchess was so furious, I think she even forgot she'd banished me from Beauclair. For life. All she could do was scream that you'd never set foot outside that dungeon again.
How'd you get her to take a fresh look at things?
I appealed to the faultless intentions that guided you, to your reputation, your accomplishments, and, well, ultimately she changed her mind, and you're free. Never wants to see you again, but even got her to leave your vineyard with you. You won't get a copper of your promised reward, but you'll keep your estate.
Huh.
Dandelion, you are a regular master of diplomacy. Thanks.
Listen, you do whatever needs doing, but I've got to get to the cemetery. Henrietta's in bad shape with Sienna dead. Some folk forget that under the ducal regalia, she's just an ordinary woman who's lost a loved one.
Been meaning to ask you, how's Priscilla?
All right, recovering steadily from the horror she's been through.
So, you two, you're still...
Of course we are. How could you even think it was otherwise?
No idea. Just within the realm of possibilities. But please be careful not to lead Anna Henrietta on. Suggest you've come here for any reason beyond getting me out of my predicament.
The bond between the Duchess and myself is one of pure friendship, nothing more. Now, off to
Ouais,
console
maintenant
a friend.
qu'apprécie là, il va filer un peu plus droit de ce côté-là, le petit Jasquier.
Alright, see you later.
See you, Geralt.
Oh, j'attendais presque un câlin, mais non. Non, non, non. Il réserve ses câlins à Régis.
Off we go. You'll
Et à
collect your
Ciri.
things at the door.
Lol.
Follow me to the exit.
Régis, il a volé jusqu'à Novigrad pour aller chercher Zasquier. Eh ben, dis donc. Si c'est pas de l'amour, ça.
Your things are past the first gate. Take them, leave them. I don't really give a peek.
Les affaires sont après la première, donc elles sont là-dedans, c'est ça? Voilà. Je pense que Régis n'a pas été voir la duchesse lui-même parce qu'à mon avis elle lui en voulait à lui aussi. Ah bah il est là, je
Don't
me doutais que
smile
ça.
so wide. Someone's liable to see. Could mean trouble.
I can't help myself. Just so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too, my vampire friend.
Dis pas ça si fort.
Thanks for getting Dandelion to come out.
It was nothing. True, he was not at first terribly eager to face the Duchess, but I managed to persuade him his person was indispensable.
Well played. Dandelion loves being indispensable.
Yet he so rarely is, poor man.
What did you do while I...
While you vegetated in that correctional facility, I used the time to think. Wish to know what I thought about?
course.
Oui.
The relationship between two numbers. Dettlaff's 4 victims and the 5 chivalric virtues. As you've no doubt noted, there's a difference of 1.
Mean to tell me, after all we've figured out, that you now believe in the whole 5 virtues punished theory?
Belief's got nothing to do with it. It's cold logic, deduction. Siana went to great lengths to make folk believe the beast was punishing those who betrayed the virtues. Were I in her shoes, I'd make sure the number of victims matched. Are you not at all curious who was meant to be the 5th?
If I say yes, what then?
Then you'll come with me for another chat with the boot black.
Ah, je peux quand même faire cette quête-là.
Our search starts with him.
Franchement, ouais. Ouais, on y va.
Fine, see what he has to say. Could use a good walk, work out the kinks if nothing else.
Come then.
Je me demande si Anna calmera ses tétons si je lui dis que c'était elle la 5e victime. Donc voilà, par contre, j'ai pas besoin de garder le dialogue. Blablabla, j'ai déjà eu ce dialogue, on passe, va te faire cuire. Oui, donc je disais la dernière fois, je me souviens que Régis lui avait donné un cirage miracle, ou je sais pas quoi. Pourquoi tu l'as pas dit? Parce que t'as pas demandé.
Just remember.
Geralt, but you must...
Well, every...
Thanks, Kit. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Your old man is your...
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a... You
To talk.
She gentle either.
The
Look, damn.
Merde.
Damn.
Oh, dame.
We should...
Mistake.
Non mais...
What did they... I do not... What did you... You have... Because...
J'ai l'impression qu'il est un peu vert là, mon médaillon, c'est bizarre.
Thank...
My dear. Does it...
Why should I...
You can...
I got...
But still...
I...
But you are... Or...
Damn it. Let's see.
Well,
Judging.
yet first...
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain teaser and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Detlov's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All those make sense, and none are mutually exclusive.
can only guess what drove Sienna. Luckily, Anna Henrietta's safe now.
I believe we may dare to assume so. Sienna's death was also the death of the Duchess's only natural rival. She is in no danger, for now.
Pretty rare thing for a ruler. What do we do now?
Now we drink. Unless, that is, you feel a witcherly duty to see the Duchess and tell her what we just learned.
Franchement, je préférerais lui dire.
Think this might be something Anna Henrietta should know.
As you wish. I shall await you at Mare la Chaiselongue. A mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
Not coming with?
No. After the horror Detlef brought down upon the city, and in light of Sienna's death, I think it wise.
Ouais, voilà, c'est ça. C'est pour ça qu'il lui a pas parlé lui-même.
Right. See you later then.
Before heading to the palace, you might wish to see if Anna Henrietta is not at the city cemetery. She spent a great deal of time at her sister's grave these last days.
Ouais, je vais faire ça. Je comprends pas ce que tu dis et je crois que je m'en fiche. Pardon. Le conquérant, le montateur, fier et combattant, tu détruis les méchants, sauve l'univers. Je sais que ça sert à rien, mais je vais quand même monter de niveau. Oh putain, pour un peu je me serais un peu suicidé. Ah.
Oh, the Witcher! The one the Duchess summoned!
Oui, c'est moi. Enfin là, on est un peu en froid, mais oui, c'est moi. J'en m'en bats les couilles.
Geralt, why have you come? Forgotten already? The murderer you were to kill lives, while the Duchess's sister lies dead.
Wouldn't have come if I didn't have to. Promise you that. But I've learned something. Something that might interest Anna Henrietta.
Forgive me if I lend no credence to your word.
Found a letter Sienna wrote to the murderer.
Very well. You may enter. But I make no promises as regards the Duchessa. She mourns her sister in the ducal crypt. Viscount de Lettenhove is with her.
Merci, Otto. Notre relation a été très inégale, mais t'as été... Pardon. C'est lui le duc de je sais pas quoi.
The sun must drive away the clouds.
That is easy for you to say. The one murdered was not your sister.
My life hasn't exactly been a bed of roses. True, my sister wasn't murdered. Don't even have a sister, actually, but many times I've lost. Ugh, unimportant.
Your Grace.
The impudence you must harbor to come in here after all that's happened.
Calm down. I'm sure Geralt's got a very good reason. Right, Geralt?
Ah, ça m'énerve, je sens qu'elle devrait savoir, mais j'ai pas envie de lui faire ça. Je fais quoi? sais pas. Franchement, je sais pas.
Before you start dumping accusations on me, I think you should know something. Sienna, she was a vicious, wicked woman.
Who are you to tell me who my own sister was?
I'm the man you hired to investigate the Beast of Beauclair. And I found a letter your sister wrote to the murderer.
Really? Maybe you should read it then. It could be important.
You read it, Dandelion. Aloud to me.
This time you must see to our Duchessa. Anna Henrietta knows nothing of empathy. Her heart is cold. This shard of ice you must tear from her breast.
My sister could never have written that.
Got proof she did.
No. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Someone seeks to blacken her in my eyes. I won't allow it.
There, Henrietta. Don't get upset.
The letter is vile. It's slander. You must destroy it.
Ah, bien sûr, si tu veux.
No one else must ever read it. Ever.
Consider it done.
And you, out! Get out of here! This is all you're doing! Begone, hear me! I never wish to see you again! I shall never believe she did this. She was not capable. This is an outrage, Dandelion. Tell him it's not true. Tell him it's a dirty lie.
Geralt, get out of here, please. The Duchess...
Ouais, l'important c'est que toi tu le saches. Après, de la lettre, t'en fais ce que tu veux. Je m'en fous. Vas-y, fais-lui un gros câlin, Jasquier, ça ira bien. Voilà. Je n'aime pas cette fin.
As to her enlightened highness, didn't go great. Got the full kaleidoscope of her emotional states. Spun through it at an impressive pace, too.
Am I to understand she didn't throw her arms about you and shower you with thanks for saving her from her murderous sister?
Bizarrement,
Got
non.
that right. I don't blame her, though. Luckily, Dandelion was there to smooth things over. Somewhat.
As you know, I had little sympathy for Sienna. Nonetheless, I very much regret I could not keep her safe. To you, her ultimate fate, does it still bring on the occasional pang of
Franchement, oui. Je condamne pas les gens juste parce que c'est des teupus.
Well then, drink up.
Beauclair seems safe now, though I'm still left wondering. I mean, Detloff's alive. Think Anna Henrietta's still in danger?
No. He had a score to settle with
Ouais,
Sienna.
je pense pas non plus. Je pense qu'il va vraiment essayer de disparaître histoire de
He
temporiser.
has no reason to attack anyone else, or to remain in Beauclair any longer.
Sure hope so. Though in his boots, I'd regret having to go. Place is just plain beautiful, damn it.
Supreme bouquet.
Mais ça j'ai déjà vu, voilà.
Incident.
Ah oui. Franchement, oui.
Don't really know yet. Or maybe...
I can...
How could it not? We... seemed
Et donc ça j'ai vu aussi.
killed it. What about you now? Got a plan?
I do. I must find Detloff. Help him. I certainly owe him that much.
Vampire friendships. Clear rules. Must be nice.
Do I detect a note of sarcasm?
Not at all. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Coucou. Voilà. Attends, mais du coup, il n'y a pas le passage avec la mandragore?
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Ah oui, bah apparemment c'est ça, le passage de la mandragore, c'est juste si tu tues Detlef, apparemment. Bon, bah du coup c'est tout pour The Witcher. Ah, enfin terminé. Salut Gareth. Sûr que je referai une deuxième partie, mais peut-être pas sur YouTube. Enfin, on verra bien. Salut, salut.